today I have some very juicy news for you regarding XRP and Solana, but ETFs and future trading both at the same time. This can be super bullish for XRP and Solana. Please hear me out and watch the video all the way to the end. If you like the content, guys, do me a favor by liking, subscribe, clicking the bell, clicking all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. Without further ado, let's start diving in. There are already rumors going around for quite a long time that XRP and Solana are getting their own ETF that will be then next to the Bitcoin ETF and the Ethereum ETF. There's nothing live yet, but the main thing here about this article is that this might be your last chance to buy Solana and XRP at the current price levels, and we're going to look at the chart in a minute. Before this might pump up tremendously high because of the launch of the ETFs, and this can be super bullish for both these asset classes. Now, not only is this very nice and super bullish, but at the same damn time, you're not gonna believe it, the CME says that the XRP and SOL futures leak was an error. No decisions are made. What has that to do with the ETF? Well, the ETF is just an ETF, right? Just like an ETF you can buy on Bitcoin, Ethereum, S&P 500, on commodities, just a regular ETF. But the future trading is future contracts, and that is not your regular future contract on maybe, let's say, Binance or Bybit or MEXC. This is the big future group exchange in the world. That is the CME. That is where the biggest and most liquid futures are being traded with billions of dollars every day. And if you're listed, if such a future is listed on the CME, you're a big guy. Now, what is that leak that they're talking about here? There was a page online where you could trade XRP and SOL. And suddenly the page was offline again. What the hell is going on here? Well, very most likely they are already building on a website and on the correct tech and a beta version of trading XRP and SOL with these big future contracts. And this is, of course, was very likely a leak, an accident. It shouldn't go live, but this just shows that behind closed doors they are working also on a CME future product for XRP and SOL. And you have to imagine the people who trade through the CME group, those are the big institutions. Those are banks, investment funds, pension funds. Those are the big guys, because this is regulation. And if you then have a regular ETF that you can just buy through your regular broker for XRP and Solana, but at the same time the big money can not only buy the ETF but also start trading these futures on the CME, that means that hundreds of millions, maybe even billions of dollars can flow into XRP and SOL, and they will absolutely skyrocket to new all-time highs. I am 100% convinced. Now, the exact date that they're going to release the future trading and ETF is not published yet. Nothing is sure. I'm expecting it's going to happen in the next couple weeks, maybe next couple months, but hey, come on. If there's already a beta website accidentally online, that means that they are very far, and I think that this can happen anytime now. So they're probably still going to a testing phase to make sure that everything is up and running before they go live, because imagine there will be hundreds of millions of dollars going through on a day-to-day basis. This cannot go wrong. They need to be 100% sure that this goes right. So therefore there will be some extensive testing, but eventually I think once it go live, I think we can see an inflow of hundreds of millions into XRP and into SOL. Well, what can you do with it? What can you do with price targets? We are looking here at the weekly chart of SOL because I want to look at a very big idea here. So what can we expect for the next couple of weeks or months if this gets approved, and if we can see hundreds of millions or billions of dollars flowing into XRP and SOL. Let's first start off with SOL. This is SOL on the weekly chart. We're going back here to 2022. The high was approximately $260. We dropped all the way down here to approximately $9, and then we had this massive run up, right? and then we had a little bit of a move down. Now we're going higher. Well, as you can see here, I pulled a fib retracement where this is the absolute high and this is the absolute low. Now you can also use something in the tools called a negative fib. So instead of having here your golden pocket, the 0.65, 0.618, you can also have that in a negative way, and then you are looking at a 1.61, 1.65. Now I only put in the 1.61 just to give us a reference, and you would see if you go into uncharted territory, so in this case in new all-time high areas, this is a very nice and exact way to measure where price could stop out before we're getting a reversal. And this is the first negative fib level that we have, $417 for SOL. That will be another 74%-ish up from where we are now. I think this is conservative. I think we can go even higher. If we then go higher to the next negative fib, we are talking about $670 for SOL. That is the 2.618 negative fib here on SOL. That would be $670, and then eventually we also still have a third negative fib, but this of course would already be a massive move to the upside. Let me see, that would be 180-ish% from here. I think this is still a conservative target, but I can definitely see that happen this bull run. SOL at least going to 680 in the next couple months if this ETF and CME trading will go live. Then for XRP, we're doing exactly the same. We also have there a negative fib tool, and there we are taking the high that we also created in 2021, and that was shy of $2, and then we just all the way went down at approximately 29 cents. And now of course in the last couple weeks and months, this thing has been absolutely on fire. You can see this straight move up. We surpassed already the previous all-time high, and we also already touched that first negative fib here at 1.618. That is $3. So it's not a surprise that you see some consolidation here, that you see some hold up, maybe we get a little bit of retrade before we're going higher, but this is not a surprise. Then of course I'm looking out to the next negative fib, and that is the 2.68, and that is the $4.68. Actually not so far away from here, and imagine if then billions of dollars are flowing in. I mean, like, come on guys, 53%, that ain't nothing for XRP. When this puppy runs, it runs. So I think it can go much higher. I am actually aiming at least 43.61, and that would be then $6.35. That would be a double from the current price. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think this is still actually very conservative. You could go even higher, but this will be my first big target. So $6.35 is the 3.61 fib of the negative fib retracement. Then of course compared the low to the previous all-time high, and now back up. That's only a double from where we are now. Now some people are calling for much higher prices. I think a next nice target would of course be that 4.618. Or maybe even a round number, something like $10. I can imagine that there will be a lot of profit taken in around $10. But imagine, I know that the sentiment around altcoins have been a little bit bearish in the last couple of weeks or months, but if that bullish sentiment picks back up, is it so weird to think that this thing will go 3x from here? I don't think it is at all. And now we're trading around that $3, so around that $9 to $10. Would it be so weird to think? I don't think so at all. I mean, come on, we also already here went up more than 500%, so I think it's absolutely doable. But like I always say, that I like to be conservative and just take my profits along the way, but these are the major numbers that I'm looking forward to. That is the big news. I think it was a quote-unquote coincidence that suddenly the beta version was live, and I think once this really starts kicking off, and I can really imagine that the ETF and the CME futures go live pretty much maybe in the same week, or who knows, maybe in the same day, and then I think we can see a major pump on both these assets. So I am long term very bullish on XRP and on SOL. Maybe in the short term we'll see some more retracement, but long term I'm definitely bullish based on the news and the quote-unquote leak that we have seen. That will be it for now. that will be it for this video. If you like this this video or you like my content, then please do me a favor by liking and subscribing, and then also click on the bell, click on all so you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment, guys. Share this video with your friends if you think that's useful. See you guys very soon again in the next one. Bye bye.